Be careful, guys, because you don't want to be stung by these bees. You know what I'm talking about? Today we got OG Bruce, the beekeeper, on here to give us some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on how to take care of some of these bees. Peace and blessings. Hey guys, we are live at 5 on bodybuilding, independence, homesteading, learning from a master. This is the OG of the bees, so we gotta let them be. And we're gonna try to be careful. They like that. Hey, what's up, guys? We're on bodybuilding. It's me, it's Officer Yatab, and I got Mr. Bruce. I got Mr. You want to introduce yourself?
Bruce Ford, the beekeeper.
The beekeeper. He said we have some friendly bees, so hopefully we're not gonna get stung out here today. Gonna learn a lot because I have no clue about any of this.
I raise healthy bees and gentle bees. If you raise hot bees, it just sucks the fun out of it. Everybody wants gentle bees.
Right.
Now, I have to put a plug in. Ross Creek honeybees.
Ross Creek honeybees.
So the first thing we do, we're going to put down some 6-foot wide pro landscape fabric. You will thank me for this because then you don't have to weed eat and run the lawnmower under the beehive.
And it's funny, we were just talking about that. That's why we came over here, cut it so you can lay it down flat.
That's just perfect.
Right, right.
I think we got that. Now, the dark side of this, I can't find my hammer. So I'm going slow.
Take your time.
Oh, yeah. So the next thing we're going to do is not drop the tape. Go over here. Let's lay this out exactly where you'd like your bee yard.
You can
So, Erwin, if you help me here,
I'm gonna send it to you.
Spread this out, and I'm just gonna take the corner here because I got the stakes, and yeah, and let's see, we would like to put it here with the entrances to the south, so they don't get the north wind, and they'll get the morning east sun, and they'll come out earlier and start making honey. So let's put it, I wouldn't go all the way to the fence.
Okay.
All right, I'll put it right here. And then, Erwin, if you'll just, let's see if this is going to be hard or easy. It's going to be hard. And then you can just, I'd say let's stretch it out parallel, as close as you can get parallel to the fence line. So come back over that way. I don't know. What do you think?
Let me come out a little bit here. Let's see.
Yeah, probably we stretch it out. We can probably get better bird's eye view here. So. Yep, that's all right. So we're still a little bit of angle here.
Coming out this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To your left.
Yeah, more out that way.
Keep going. Here, I'll pull on this.
About right there. About right there where you are. I think we may be good.
So it's more parallel to the fence. That's better.
Yeah.
And you hammer it lightly and these stakes won't bend. You just dated yourself. Again, you will thank me for this because you don't have to weed eat or mow grass under the bee bench. And it gets a little warmer on this black landscape fabric, so any of the varroa mites or the hive beetles or anything that comes out of the hive and falls down on here, they probably cook before they can get over to the grass. So, but I mean, this stuff is cheap. I get it at BWI, a 300-foot row, 6 feet wide for about $180.
Okay.
Timber and ag card everywhere you go. Tractor Supply, Walmart, HEB, and when you buy stuff for the bees, it's tax exempt.
Yeah, we got the card. You can do it online.
The easy part is Now, you saw last year's property taxes when you bought this property, or whenever you bought it, and the property taxes were pretty low. You wanna... 4 times as much tax next year, and you don't want to do that. So it's
And
worth
roll
paying
back
the
tax.
price up front.
Is it just because I'm way too smooth? Or is it cause I'm chosen how I move? Cruise control, I'm so in truth. Ain't losing my soul for no damn fool.
So I ran back to Spencer and said, $100. Really? Yeah, $100.
Spencer's a good guy.
Never mad, that's how they learn to show infatuation. Pray for them, all need self-examination. Hands off before I do, just like a graduation.
But if I get 3 or 4 yards in one day,
Right.
hey, that's a couple $100.
Right.
That makes it worth it. Right.
Good. This is good for our vlog.
Good thing.
I mean, it's gonna be
put
some
underwater for 6 months, it won't deteriorate. That's why we use a Vantage here. So that's the front of the beehive. So when you have a lid on there, like this, aluminum covered, telescoping lid, okay, water splashes off, it runs this way, but then it's gonna run off that way because you don't have it tilted higher. If you have it tilted like that, it's gonna run in. So you always make sure that we have it just a little bit lower on the inside.
You said we need some type of stick or something?
Yeah, stick or something, put on that end.
All right.
And I've got a level in my truck, so we can double check everything. Now, you're not going to need to feed these bees if you got so much resources out here. Wildflowers, honeysuckle, young holly. There's probably some mesquite out here somewhere, I'm sure. All that is wonderful pollen and nectar for honeybees. Early in the spring, it's oak. You know, they say they don't go for cedar pollen, but darn if I don't see a lot of dark honey in spring.
And the low man. Sometimes the sun up in the sky and rain and cold wind. Put your all in, don't fall in. Take a pause, drop a jaw in. Everything is watching, so you gotta keep it right. Every step is like a lesson that you're teaching here tonight. I walk it high, talking, man, I'm different from the rest. While everybody's losing, I'll be building architect. Stressed and royal blue gold. How can you make moves if your feet too cold? Flying all black like we 2 crows. Rhyme big body taking over 2 rows. We roll in motion. I see y'all paying attention to my step. And how the way I walk. Let me tell you something.
Okay, I
Just
got
a
you.
little bit.
I'm probably gonna need some of this. Let me find some more.
Now it's lit, but I'll keep it going for just another second. I want it to stay lit.
Can you tell her what's in here again?
Oh, little pieces of pecan wood and stuff that I find under the tree. See this stuff. Now you can use oak. You can use anything you want. Oh, if you give the bees a little smoke, then they get calmer. So I always say, give them a little help.
Yeah, more calm.
More calm.
Relax.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, you get to come and see it.
Great.
Good.
This one's going in there.
Okay.
This was.
And then you're gonna have to manage them.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
You just go in there and check.
Beautiful. You're gonna make me save some money. Beautiful.
Yes.
So the second one is.
This for the old lady.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have a bodysuit for the.
He does. You can get it from Tractor. Like a big kid, huh?
No, but you're probably not going to be handling too much. I mean, if I can find it up there, there it goes. All right, listen. When I wear a hat, then it keeps the veil off the nose and nose protects the. I wear a ball cap because it keeps the veil off your nose, and if your nose or your cheek is touching the veil, they'll find it and they'll sting you.
Okay.
So the bill of the hat keeps the veil off your nose.
Oh,
That's
okay.
important.
That's important.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, sir. That one's lighter, but you should wear my other full suit because you'll find that it's much cooler because it's a ventilated suit. That's why I like these suits. That's why I sent you out a little piece of paper, that primer that said, look for the ventilated suit. They're more expensive, but in the summertime, hey, they're worth it. That one's okay, and it's cool. So you can get lit again. And my tool, my eye tool, and a little bit of water. There's not much left. Hive tool. Where's the hive?
They like what now?
Sugar water and smoke. Smoke messes with the communication. So,
That's so cool.
no vibration. Bees don't like vibration. Well, no, when you don't knock things together and make noise. So this has got a lot of honey on it. Keep them busy. Spraying new wax or new coated plastic. Cat brood hatching out, honey in the corner.
How can you make moves if your feet too cold? Flying all black like we two crows. Rhyme big body taking over 2 rows. We roll in motion.
I'm happy. And a few of them are going to buzz around. It's just, you just don't worry about it. You know, they're not going to get you. They're just buzzing around. Still haven't seen the queen. Doesn't mean she's not there. It's just, I prefer to make sure you got a queen because beehives don't work without a queen. She lays eggs and then you have more bees. And there's no correlation between bees. That's all cat brood right there. The little
cat
brown
brood is in that terminology. It
cat,
just means baby,
yeah.
right?
Okay, so the queen lays eggs. Eggs changes into a larva, little round worm. They feed the larva for a little while, royal jelly and other good stuff, and then they cap it over like this. And the larva turns to a pupae. The pupae turns to an adult bee, and then she hatches out, and she comes out, and she starts helping everybody. Now, what I'm trying to find is the queen. There are a few drones in here. Let me see if I can find.
What are drones?
Drones are the male bees. They're only good for one thing: mating with the new queen, a virgin queen, and then they sort of die when they do that. And that's life.
Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, that's life. Life of the bees. That's heavy. Lots of honey in there to keep them happy.
So how can you tell the queen?
Oh, she's a bigger.
Mm.
And I don't see her on here. So we have to make note that we're going to come back and find that queen in 2 weeks. And if she's not there, I'm going to put a queen in there.
Okay.
She should be in there. Now, she might be in there. And let them march right on down in there. You could shake it in there, but it just means more bees in the air. So I'll do that. And they'll start going in that direction. Let's do the next one. You need to watch closely because you're about to start learning how to do this. Give them some smoke, a little spritz of sugar water. Watch this. Now, in some of these cases, there were so many bees in there that they started overheating, and I had to pull some of the frames out and give them some space. See all those bees right there?
Gotcha.
They will build wax comb on this frame. you've got to give them some room or they'll cook. They'll all get too hot and they'll cook each other and they'll die. And it's just because I didn't sell the nuke per se. This one is a honey frame that I put in there, so they have plenty of honey. They will actually build wax comb just as if it was a full frame, as you can see right there. It doesn't matter if you put a medium frame in a deep box, they're just gonna build wax. They're gonna build wax on it.
Okay.
Slow. Lots of cat brood hatching out. A lot of cat brood. Slow and methodical. Don't get excited. Don't drop. If you drop the frame, just just pick it up. Don't freak out. Cat brood. And part of the reason I'm not seeing queen. But the queen's important, so obviously I come back in 1 week and we go back through them and we make sure that we have a queen in there, and if we don't, then we add a queen. A really nice Cordovan queen. See what they've done in 2 days?
Wow, they've been putting that work in.
They'll build that out real fast.
Okay.
Give them something to build on, they'll build it. I don't have enough frames to clean me out of frames. But that's okay. They'll build on these while I go back and get some more frames and bring them back next week. Not a problem. This one there. Here you go. Your turn. Just smoke. Now, why don't you pull your hands out and see if it's... Have you got stung yet? Have you got stung? Are the bees flying around? Are they going for your hands? No big deal. Don't worry about it. And if you get stung, it's okay. It's good for your arthritis.
Is this true or are you joking?
No, it's true. Yeah, it's true. I'm not joking.
Okay.
See, I pulled that too fast.
Right. You said you can get it from Tractor Supply.
What's that?
The beaches, right?
Oh, yeah.
The good ones that you got though, the ventilated ones.
No.
Amazon.
Amazon, Man Lake, Bee Supply. One more frame, please.
Okay, I'll get it.
Actually, 2 frames. We got some on the other end. And one of the reasons on the way over here, I stopped at go ahead. See, we're going to come back out to fill those out first. And that's basically, I'm making that up as I go because I didn't bring enough frames. That's okay. I'm coming back. I felt really wanting to get your bees over here as quick as possible.
Just do that one time and they'll come just from that?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Most of the time, because I have calm bees.
Gotcha.
This is a really neat tool. This J-tool. This is the best tool to get.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to be studying this video.
Yeah, my favorite is Joe May, Little Bits Honeybees. He works with a veil. You got a double veil on now, you know that.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
You got the double joint.
All these are hatching out. There's a bunch of cat brood hatching out.
Still looking for that queen?
Well, yeah, because most of the queens here have a little dot on them. It should be easy to see them, but
We're still making that one up. Smaller
oh
frames.
yeah, it's truth be known, I'm using a lot of frames up right now. But that's got some honey in it. That's why I use it. It's got honey. When they recently
care of these things, these bees? They just take care of themselves?
Yeah,
Really?
as long as they have a queen.
So you're gonna have to show us how to harvest this honey one day.
Right.
Oh yeah. That's cat brood and honey on the same brood. That's good.
So when do you usually harvest it? About fall?
No, you may get some in about 4 weeks. We'll come back and check in about 4 weeks, and you can pull a frame of honey.
How many
One
queens?
frame on either side, one queen per frame. I mean, per collar. Finish opening that box. The only reason I bought that box there is to get 10 frames out of it. Yes, sir. One on each side. Yes, sir. We just got it for the frames. So, help him fix his tag. So what you do is sit it all the way over, so there's nothing but a little opening right there, and then put it back down.
Got it.
Okay.
And they can still find a place no way in there. Okay. I love beekeeping. Y'all got any bees over there yet? That's another thing nice about gentle bees. They stay around the hive. That's good. So, here's the queen. See her in there? She's got a real long tail, and she's marked, and she's mated, and she's ready to start laying eggs. And it's too dark, that's why we didn't see any of the others. So we're gonna make sure she goes in there. We're gonna do this and put it down there so she doesn't fly away. 2 frames, one on either side. On this side, and on this side. There we go. This one like this. One more. So, how are we gonna do that?
Wonder if he's lost.
We'll put her, you want to pick her up, put her right on the edge of the bench there. I'll move this over. It's got handholds. There you go. Close enough. I'm going to flip it around so the hinge will go to the outside. That's not too heavy, is it? No. About 40 pounds of bees?
You got stung?
Yeah, it's all right. Good for the arthritis.
All right, guys. That's all we have for you today. Mr. Bruce is going to come back to make sure our beehives are doing very well and that we have our queen in a few weeks, and we're going to give you guys some updates, hopefully, on how that's going. Anyway, we're glad you guys tuned in for our episode of bodybuilding. We wish you peace and blessings, and hope we shared something to help you be motivated, encouraged, and however learn something. Blessings, guys. See you on the next time.